So little Johnny, he's sitting around and he's saying, okay, what a shitty day I have. It's the same old thing. Sit here, get beaten every 2 hours on schedule and forget about it, only to start remembering it again when little Johnny has another 2 hours past and he's getting his ass beat. And then his dad says, Johnny, you go down there and get me some beer. And Johnny says, I don't have money for beer. And Johnny's dad says, you steal that goddamn duck over the neighbor's fence and you take it down to the market and you trade it for money. Better if you trade it for beer. Oh, I'll spend less time on me waiting to get another beer. And he says, okay. So little Johnny jumps up, grabs the fucking duck, and he's like, takes it down into the goddamn, and he's going down, and he's going down to sell the duck, and in the process he passes that same old whorehouse that's right along the way to school, and this time they say, hey little boy, come in here. And he does. And he's got the duck. And the woman says, you sure you don't want any of this? And he's, I don't have any money. And she says, well, how about you just give me the duck? Because it's like $15. He doesn't have $15 cash. What kid does? Unless we're going to be the biggest pain in the ass in your future. And she says, he, she, whatever it is, it's how about we just trade? I'll take the duck. And he says, okay. So he does it, and they do it very well. They do it in a way that she had never experienced before. And little Johnny. And then he walks out, and she says, wait, I want some more. And he says, I don't have any more money. And she says, I don't care. I'll pay for it. She gave him the duck back. And when it was all over, and there was somebody that had more than they ever imagined they could ever have, and Johnny walked out with that duck coming up behind him, not knowing what the fuck just happened because he didn't see anything like that. Once they go through the door, Johnny comes busting out, and he's like, and he pauses at the threshold to look out upon the world. And then the duck follows behind him because the duck believes there's something to him, as we all do. And it comes busting out in the street and goes, And then bash, gets fucking run over by a guy that was coming into the same whorehouse. And the guy's like, oh, and he's here, here's some money. Take it. I don't want these fucking whores thinking I killed your fucking duck, and I don't care. And so then Johnny moved along in his way, thinking he was gonna get his ass beat the whole time, but when he walked in with beer in his hands, his father said, "Wait, how did you do that? How did you pull that off?" And he said, "Well, I got a fuck for a duck for a fuck, and $15